On a Sunday night, a week after my inauguration, I used the radio to tell you about the banking crisis and the measures we were taking to meet it. I think that in that way I made clear to the country various facts that might otherwise have been misunderstood, and in general provided a means of understanding which did much to restore confidence. Tonight, 8 weeks later, I come for the second time to give you my report, in the same spirit and by the same means to tell you about what we have been doing and what we are planning to do. 2 months ago, we were facing serious problems. The country was dying by inches. It was dying because trade and commerce had declined to dangerously low levels. Prices for basic commodities were such as to destroy the value of the assets of national institutions such as banks, savings banks, insurance companies, and others. These institutions, because of their great needs, were foreclosing mortgages, calling loans, refusing credit. Thus, there was actually in process of destruction the property of millions of people who had borrowed money on that property in terms of dollars, which had had an entirely different value from the level of March 1933. That situation in that crisis did not call for any complicated consideration of economic panaceas or fancy plans. We were faced by a condition and not a theory. There were just two alternatives. The first was to allow the foreclosures to continue, credit to be withheld, and money to go into hiding, and thus forcing liquidation and bankruptcy of banks, railroads, and insurance companies, and a recapitalizing of all business and all property on a lower level. This alternative meant a continuation of what is loosely called deflation, the net result of which would have been extraordinary hardships on all property owners and, incidentally, extraordinary hardships on all persons working for wages through an increase in unemployment and a further reduction of the wage scale.